Saturday. It's about 6 o'clock. Late start to the day, but still about to get this workout in. I'll just mix it up today. Then I'm gonna knock out my cardio towards the end. And that's when I'll be here to wrap it up with y'all. So, welcome to More to Life. So today I want to talk to y'all about accountability and responsibility, and how they coincide with each other, how they go hand in hand, how you can't have one without the other. You know, as a man or an adult woman, you should always know what role you played in any situation that you're in. And if you know your role, then you accept the responsibility. And if you drop the ball, you must take accountability, because a person that isn't able to be held accountable for his or her own mistakes isn't learning or isn't growing as a person. You know, as an adult, in general, even more so as a man, when you make a mistake, you're supposed to say, damn, that's on me. I gotta deal with that, I'm gonna straighten that out. Because there's nothing worse than a man who doesn't take accountability for the things that he has done, you know. So where I'm looking to go, responsibility and accountability is everything at this level. Because if something doesn't get done, something doesn't work out, or somebody's not being paid, or some work isn't being done, it's my responsibility to make sure that happens. And if it doesn't, I have to accept accountability for that. You know, it's just like in your relationship. You know, us as men like to think females always want to start an argument, or they pitching a fit just so we can argue. But if she arguing, she got grounds for that. So, you know, we gotta think to ourselves, what did I do, you know, to upset her or put her in a position where she felt like we needed to be here having this particular conversation. As a man, if we know that, which we have done, was foul, we ought to accept responsibility for that, you know, and hold ourselves accountable for that, you know. We gotta, you know, take it all in. It's what makes us better. It's what makes us smarter, you know. You know, dropping the ball on your responsibility is should always be a major lesson. Never a failure, just a major lesson, you know. So you know what not to do, or what you done wrong. And you know, even if you let someone else know, or someone else is supposed to take care of it, but you were the bearer of that news or that information, and you passed it on, and it still doesn't get done, it's like, damn, maybe I told the wrong person, or maybe I looked to the wrong person to handle business for me, you know? Because in the business world, so many mistakes could compromise your business. It could put you under, you know? It could mess up what you're working for and what you're trying to build. So, responsibility and accountability has to be there. It has to be present, you know, and prevalent for us to be successful. So I always, say to myself whenever something occurs and it might go left or it might not go, how I planned it. I said, damn, what could I have done better? It was my responsibility to make sure this was taken care of, and seeing that it isn't taken care of, then I dropped the ball. I hold myself accountable for that. I gotta learn from this, learn what not to do, learn where to place my trust, and learn how things should be done. Being able to do those two things could make, the difference from where you are now and where you are tomorrow, because the position we in life is a result of the decisions we make every day. Anything that we do, even down to, going to the barber shop, even though you couldn't catch up with your barber, so you get with the next barber and he mess up your haircut. You say, damn, well, such and such do make appointments. I could have booked myself in for him instead of, just trying to walk in. Or I could have waited. But, instead of a lot of us at this current point of our lives will go, man, you fucked my shit, man. Man, you gonna have to see me, man. I ain't paying for nothing. Why do that? Why do that when we can plan ahead? And that's not to say everything in life can be planned, but where plans can be made, you should make them. Because if it's your responsibility to make sure something gets done and it doesn't, then it's also up to you to take accountability for that. No passing the buck, no scapegoats, no old mans, no dams, shit. None of that. It's, I dropped the ball. Should have done better, could have done better. Next time, you should know to do better. So, like I said, when it comes to that responsibility and that accountability, as a man, you gotta have it. Because they go hand in hand. And you can't have one without the other. We can accept so much responsibility, but when we drop the ball, we don't want to take accountability, or we just take, we just hold ourselves accountable for everything that happens, because everything that happens is your responsibility. So, as I'm telling you, you have to understand, you can't have one without the other. You gotta have them both to be successful. And I just know that because I've gone through a lot of my own, ups and downs, my fair share of trials and tribulations, and I had to learn for myself, If something didn't get done right that I needed done, because I ain't do it myself. And it's not to say that you can't depend on people, but you can't depend on everybody. So when the ball is in your court and the responsibility lays on you, do the damn thing. And if it doesn't, happen the way that you feel or thought it was supposed to happen, take accountability for that, because you know that you did that with your hands. You put your effort into it. And from there, as I said, you can continue to learn. But it's easy to learn from a work space where you've laid your hands than it is to a workspace where you just dished off the responsibility so you don't feel like you should take accountability. So it's just a complicated thing. And if you understand, then you know how it's going to benefit you. You know how it's going to, help you propel yourself forward into the future. Because I know a lot of us out there that don't want any responsibility. And if something happens, we not holding ourselves accountable for it. It's just easier to just scapegoat, pass it on. Hey, So, with that being said, that was just my wrap up for the day and what I wanted to touch on. So with that, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. There's more to life.